Joining me here at Guiseley, Hereford manager Russell Slade. Difficult match for you. You've selected the team for the first time today. How did you think they fared overall?
Overall, got to be disappointed. I asked them what they felt afterwards in terms of scoring themselves out of 10, and there wasn't too many scored themselves over 5 or 6. Let's be honest. In terms of the actual game itself, the 3 goals that we conceded are very, very disappointing today, because we've actually had a fair amount for the away team, fair amount of the ball, but we were toothless in terms of, final third play, and at the back we've made crucial mistakes which have proved costly.
It seemed to be one lack of decision making at the right appropriate moment, and the physicality doesn't seem to be there. Would you agree with that, or was I taking it too far?
I think to an extent they are a big physical team, and I think we struggled against that at times today, for sure. I said at half time that in terms of those individual battles we have to be winning more if we're to turn the game, and at 1-0 that was still possible to turn the game until they got the second goal, which proved crucial on about 75 minutes. But there's a lot to do, there's a lot of work to be done. Do I know my best team at the minute? Probably not. I'm learning about them, and I've got to learn about them very quickly. And at the same time, if I don't feel that they're going to get to the level that we require to push ourselves up the table, then we need to look at the recruiting side a lot closer than what we are right now.
Guiseley knew their strengths, very powerful unit, and they win the ball in midfield and just keep it simple and rely on set pieces and corners. So, I mean, you must have been aware of that before the kick-off.
Yeah, totally. That's totally what they are. We set up. We knew there'd be a threat from a throw-in. They didn't hurt us from a throw-in. From a corner as well, they've been a big threat in their games. But we made mistakes. They're efficient. They're very efficient at what they do. Are we efficient? Do we know our jobs inside out right now? No, we don't. We will improve. There's no doubt about that. We'll improve, but we've got to do that very quickly. There's got to be a greater understanding of what's required from each individual and also collectively as well as a team.
I think one positive that you have to take from the game is Jack Bodenham. He came in, man's game. Yes, he's played with TNS in the Welsh League, but it's another step up again. I thought he coped well. He did.
He was one of our better players today, and stuck to his task really well for his debut, which was a difficult debut away from home. Yeah.
And a hat trick for Aaron Martin. Is that the sort of striker you'd be striving to try and get at Hereford?
Yeah, I could have a word with Marcus after the game now and see if he can do a deal with me. I'm open to negotiation right now.
Because he's full of confidence, and that just shows you the difference. When you're full in confidence in front of goal, you make the most of the chances, and Hereford just aren't in that frame of mind at the moment.
I agree. They've got a striker who's scored, what's he scored now? 12, 13 goals, 14 goals, which is a tremendous return. And when you've got that, and when games are tight, and it was tight, it was a tight game, it was 1-0 for 75 minutes, so it was a tight game, but when you've got a striker on the pitch that can just do that at the minute and finish a game off or turn a game on its head, it makes a huge difference. We need that. We need 1 or 2 stepping up to the plate. There's players capable of better performances than what they gave today, from what I've certainly seen in training and what I've seen on the clips. And we've got to get to that. We've got to get to that standard and then keep repeating it. And the word that you mentioned earlier, an efficiency in everything that we do, and that's a real concentration. That's a focus and a refocus on getting the team right every single time, every single moment. You can't have any lapses, and we've had a couple of lapses today, and that's absolutely battered us.
Got a chance to bounce back quickly on Tuesday against Gateshead at Edgar Street. Players on the bench chomping at the bit to be involved. Are they likely to get a start? You say you don't know all your players, don't know your best team yet. Give you a chance maybe to rotate things.
Yeah, whatever 11 goes out, we want a huge reaction on Tuesday. I won't settle for anything less.